Which is the hardest word to translate in this sentence? Know is easy to translate. Properly doesn't have a direct analog in a lot of languages and cultures, but can be approximated. But the hardest word, there is actually one of the smallest, you. As simple as it seems, it's often impossible to accurately translate you without knowing a lot more about the situation where it's being said. To start with, how familiar are you with a person you are talking to? Many cultures have different levels of formality. A slow friend, someone much older or much younger, a stranger, a boss. These all may be slightly different use. In many languages, the pronoun reflects these differences through what is known as the TV distinction. In French, for example, you would say tu when talking to your friend at school, but vous when addressing your teacher. Even English once has something similar. Remember the old-timey tu? Ironically, it was actually the informal pronoun for people you are close with, while you was a formal and polite version. That distinction was lost when the English decided to just be polite all the time. But the difficulty in translating you doesn't end there. In languages like Hausa or Korana, the you form depends on the listener's gender. In many more, it depends on whether they are one or many, such as with German du or ihr. Even in English, some dialects use words like your or yours the same way. Some plural forms like the French vous and Russian be are also used for a single person to show that the accuracy is that much more important. Much like the royal we. And a few languages even have a specific form for addressing exactly to people, like Slovenian wieder. If that wasn't complicated enough, formality, number, and gender can all come into play at the same time. In Spanish, tu is unisex informal singular. Aztec is unisex formal singular. Vosotros is masculine informal plural. Vosotras is feminine informal plural. And Aztec is the unisex formal plural. Feel. After that, it may come as a relief that some languages often leave out and second person pronoun. In languages like Romanian, and Portuguese, the pronoun can be dropped from sentences because it's clearly implied by the way the verbs are contrasted. And in languages like Korean, Thai, and Chinese, pronouns can be dropped without any grammatical hint. Speakers often would rather have the listener guess the pronoun from context than use the wrong ones and trick being seen as true. So, if you are ever working as a translator and come across this sentence without any context, you and you, no, not you. Your job is to translate you for yourself. Well, good luck. And to the volunteer community who will be translating this video into multiple languages. Sorry about that.